You think you're busy? You're not even in the same universe as Elon Musk. Elon Musk doesn't work 40 hours a week. He works up to 100, and he calls it normal. There's a version of Elon Musk the internet shows you, and then there's the reality no one talks about. Most of us think we're busy. We wake up, rush to work, answer emails, binge a show, and call it a day. But somewhere in the world, while you're reaching for a bowl of cereal, Elon Musk is walking through a factory at 2 in the morning. Same planet, very different normal. Elon Musk once said that sleeping under his desk was actually comfortable. Not as a joke, not as a publicity stunt, just another ordinary day in his life. And that's when you realize his definition of normal might be completely different from everyone else's. Back in 2018, Tesla was fighting to survive one of the most difficult periods in its history. Production deadlines were slipping, pressure was mounting, and instead of going home, Elon stayed at the factory. For days, sleeping wherever he could find space, sometimes right on the factory floor. Think about that for a second. No comfortable mattress, no warm blanket, no quiet bedroom, just concrete floors, bright lights, and endless work. Most people would call it miserable. Elon called it practical. When reporters asked him about the experience, he shrugged it off. "It's not as hard as it looks," he said. And maybe that's true, for him. But for everyone else? That sounds less like dedication and more like a giant red flag wearing a superhero cape. Of course, sleeping on factory floors isn't even the craziest part. Because Elon doesn't just build cars, he builds rockets. And sometimes those rockets do exactly what rockets aren't supposed to do: explode. When most people have a bad day, they spill coffee on their laptop or miss an important meeting. Elon Musk's version of a bad day can involve a massive rocket turning into a billion-dollar fireball in the sky. Same emotion, very different scale. And here's the truly fascinating part. Elon doesn't even call it an explosion. He calls it a rapid, unscheduled disassembly. That's corporate engineering language for boom. Then instead of panicking, he posts memes online and moves on to the next launch. Elon has repeatedly argued that extraordinary success requires extraordinary effort. He talks openly about working 80, 90, even 100 hours a week. His philosophy is simple: nobody changes the world by doing the minimum. But there's an important detail people often forget. Elon isn't doing everything alone. Behind him are assistants, engineers, advisors, private transportation, and entire teams handling countless responsibilities. Meanwhile, most of us are trying to survive Monday with a coffee machine and pure determination. Then came Twitter, or X, depending on what day you're watching this. After spending $44 billion to buy the platform, Elon walked into headquarters carrying a sink. Why? So he could post the joke, "Let that sink in." The joke went viral, but what followed was far more serious. Massive layoffs, long work hours, employees sleeping at the office. For Elon, it was another ambitious challenge. For many others, it was absolute chaos. Here's the reality. Elon Musk is undeniably brilliant. His achievements have transformed industries and pushed technology forward. But his lifestyle isn't a blueprint for the average person. It's an extreme operating mode built around relentless pressure, relentless ambition, and relentless sacrifice. So if you sleep 8 hours, leave work on time, spend evenings with your family, or watch a terrible reality show after dinner, you're not falling behind. You're not failing. You're simply living a life that humans were actually designed to live. Now I'm curious. What's the most unbelievable, most not normal thing Elon Musk has ever done in your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and remember, it's perfectly okay to stay normal. This narration runs approximately 4 to 5 minutes at a natural YouTube documentary pace and matches the cinematic structure of your storyboard.